Hey guys, it's Dan here, and I got a box in the mail today. This is actually from one of my patrons. He sent me a note stating that he was going to send me something, and I really have no idea what's going to be inside here, so thank you very much in advance, Gabriel. I'm very excited to see what you sent. Open things very carefully here. Looks like there's a note in here already. Oh wow, he sent a lot of things. Okay, well, let me see what the note says first. I'm sensing a theme here already. This feels like a book. It says, I hope that this helps inspire you and you find its contents enjoyable. Thank you very much. I'm sure I will. Well, there's a Xeon symbol on the back. Oh, cool! So, obviously the title says it's a Master Archive Mobile Suit Principality of Xeon. It's a Zaku 2. I really have no idea what this is. I'm going to open this up right now and see what it's actually inside of it. Okay, so I took the... You can probably hear the crinkly... I'm going to slide this just out of the way so we can look at this in some more detail. I love Japanese books. The printing on these is always like ridiculously awesome. It's a CG artwork for our Zakus, and there's actually a table of contents here. So we have, I think the A was a pre-production Zaku 2. The S is, well, Char uses that, but I think it's just a stand-in for like a high custom. The R1 and R2 are, like, I think the Johnny Ridden and Shin Matsunaga versions, respectively. I'll have to grab my translator at some point and actually start looking through this in some detail, but this looks like it's... Oh, it's got great illustrations. Zaku 1, Zaku 2, yeah, here's the Zaku 2, the pre-production type. It almost looks like the Origin Bugu with those shoulders. The line art in this is spectacular. Look at the detail. I wonder who the artist is for this book. Shiro Owaki and Gen Osoda? I don't know if they're the illustrators or if they're just the authors. I'll have to do a little more research on this after the video, but man, this is fantastic. And there's little thing sticking out the top of here. Oh, I was wondering if he had bookmarked something for me, but no, this is I've seen these a lot in some of the books that I've got. I guess it's just something that they do overseas. I've seen this one in some like custom designs from Thunderbolt, the Recon type. Same thing with the flipper here. This is really cool. I'm gonna have to sit here with a translator and actually start reading some of this. But yeah, there's the Shin Matsunaga Zaku that we talked about. Oh man. I'll get the camera to focus, but all these little decals even have text associated with them. Let me focus this in. Can you see that? Mind the gap. That's so cool. Wait, what's the difference between these two? Caution sign and Modex? Caution. Oh, they're different versions of the same scheme. Different decal sets. This is so cool. This book alone, like, totally... This is such an awesome gift, this thing alone here. Ooh, let's see what else he has. That's really cool, though. Thank you, Gabriel. We have some Takara Tomy. These are the Evangelion movie. I'm guessing these are... Well, they're not blind packs because, I mean, this one clearly has Unit 1 on it, and then this one clearly has Unit 0 on it, so... I'm guessing these are kind of like the same thing where they're just small figures. They're like die-cast, I think. They're very heavy. Yeah, they feel like they're die-cast. The arms are like a plastic or rubber, but the body's actually jointed. The legs definitely feel like a die-cast metal. That's really neat. I've never seen anything quite like this with the die-cast. Huh. Cool. Nice. I have no problem standing up because all their weight is in the legs. That makes sense. Slide this over. And this is Unit 1 from the movie. You can tell because it has the extra green on the waist and a couple other areas. This one's really fancy. It has a clamshell. Yeah, look at that. Ooh. Nice. Sorry the video's a little out of focus. I need to like set them down here for you really to see them. Just gonna turn autofocus off. Refocus things manually. So there he is. And then just set him aside here. Put him back in his little container. They have a little bump out for his gigantic commander's horn there. Although not quite for this series. I think this just fell out. Yeah, this is for one of those. These are the water slide decals. These were a promotional item that Bandai was giving away with the RG models. I actually didn't pick any of these up, so thank you very much, Gabriel, for this. And they're all shiny metallic. Obviously, this is for the Johnny Ridden Zaku 2, if you couldn't guess by the RB. And there are actually some little... What else is on here? Char's emblems, the Titans, the Sinanju, so I guess it's more than just that, but the RB is definitely the one that stuck out to me. Thank you for these. I love decals. In fact, I have more decals than I have kits. Get the rest of this stuff out of the way. What is this? For the love you've been showing Evangelion recently, enjoy. This looks a little too nice. This looks way too nice. So we have the classic Nerve iconography there, and it says Real Mask Magnet Collection. And it's from Evangelion 1.0. So this is even pre the DVD release. I have no idea what this is. Let's open it up. I'm going to slide this out of the way. Really looking forward to translating this later. That's so cool. the front a slipcover? This box design's kind of weird. It almost feels like it's double boxed, or... Oh, that's why I'm an idiot. Oh, cool. There are a bunch of different Ava heads. It's interesting they have the classic Nerve logo on there, but then they have, I think that's the new Sele logo. So I know in later installments of the movie, actually no, that is the new Nerve logo. This is the old Nerve logo. Okay. Huh. So we have the Unit 1 head with the hand for when it has the first activation test. Look at that. There's this like stitching here on the collar here, which, if you know anything about Evangelion, that's like, it's really kind of creepy actually. And they all have that. Really gives it more of a biological feel rather than mechanical. Nice mono eye, and then obviously the head eye. And these are like magnets, so you can stick them to whatever. And here's Unit 1. Same thing with the stitching here on the collarbone plates. And then, yeah, it's clear green actually for the chin and for the sides of the heads here, which I don't ever recall seeing those in clear. I know they're in the newer series. It's on the horn too. You know, these colors like glow. You know, at night, for example, at least in the first battle they show. So that's really cool. And then we have these two, which they're obviously recasts of the first two, but they're in this color here. I don't know what this is a reference to, or if it's just, you know, it's just a recolor because the artist thought it looked cool, or if this is supposed to represent something. That's really neat. Thank you very much, Gabriel. This is really cool. I didn't expect to get anything like this. I'd never even heard of these, to be perfectly honest, and they're really cool. Gainax products, too. So this is a little bit smaller than the resin Ava head that I have to work on, but it's very detailed. It has all these little bolt holes and everything in it, and even these little kind of things in the side of the head. I don't even think the resin model has those. It's very nice, very neat. The molding on it's really clean too. Some of the stuff, the little things that I've unpacked lately, like the FW kits, like these guys, you know, the painting on these is not all that great, but this, on the other hand, looks really nice by comparison. Well, thank you very much, Gabriel. I didn't expect to receive anything like this. I really appreciate the thought, and I'm happy that you like that I'm covering Ava stuff now. I probably watched Ava maybe a year or two after I got into Gundam, and you know, it's a completely different type of series, obviously, but it's one that's definitely stuck with me. So I really appreciate having these, and they'll probably go on my fridge. I don't know how my wife is going to feel about that just yet, but I like them, so thank you. I really appreciate the gift, so thanks. Take care of yourself, guys. Dan out. Thanks for making it all the way to the end of the video. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe.